Ведьмак, 3-й эпизод номер 46. Да. Окей, понятно. Ну, в принципе, да, логично. Доработать, если уж полноценно. Потому что, ну, опять же, Гвин здесь это мини-игра, реально. Таких мини-игр я много видел. Ну, немного, но видел, короче. Поэтому, да. Это, как говорится, требует явно доработки, чтобы стать прям полноценной игрой.
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
From master spy to master criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
Что за кровавая вражда?
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues.
Повезло, повезло.
Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Тромбон, по-моему, сказал, ну ладно.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Of course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme.
Okay.
Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems. Problems you might be able to help me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion. Establish what happened to him.
I'll get paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
Да.
Who told you?
What do you mean, who? Emma did.
Ha
Could never reveal my sources to you or anyone else. It would be fucking unprofessional. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I count on you?
Чё там? Вроде очень положительные отзывы. Не вижу разнывшейся аудитории. Это... Не знаю даже, что это за стиль игры. Стратегия? Что? Ладно.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
О, уровень.
Be so kind as to follow me.
А, тайный проход. А, стоп, это игра Гвинт, что ли, которую ты скинул? Нет правила. Стоп, а где это задание? А, вот оно. Фига себе, в основных даже. Так что мы все еще проходим основной сюжет, это невозможно. Я устал. Где мои вопросики? Кстати, точно, я же получил уровень.
Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
Bart, stop that, now.
У него, о боже.
Bad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hurt. Bart less thinky. Bart less thinky. Bart sadness.
Да-да-да.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Домашний
Your
тролль.
jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. What's there? Ziggy
Ну и Роша у
Bart
тебя.
take. Good Ziggy.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Chorford go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons
О,
of
золото Беатриче. Так вот оно откуда.
me get it back.
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
Возможно,
What
совладельцы и
about
воры.
upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Как такой объем перенесли, реально.
Careful. Oh, God.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. But look, won't go.
Злые грибы.
But look, no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I?
Это который я видел.
Mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers on the side of the
Наверное.
vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know?
Да, в который я возился.
Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now, stiff upper lip.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom.
Ничего не понятно. Бум и бум.
Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest, but it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Definitely came through here. Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into?
А, это то самое ограбление, да? Что? Неожиданно, но все трупы меня дожидаются. Я думал, они пропадут. Так а где он сам? Черт, я же ищу чела. А вот он, отлично, нашел.
Got a minute?
I do.
Ever play Gwent?
I do. Gwent's like politics, just more honest. Care for a game against an old master?
Yeah, let's play.
О, повезло, повезло. Шпионов меня не кидает, удивительно. Ага, у него ясная погода. Оу. Хочу себе такого героя. Боже мой! Вот это, конечно, отстой. Пока с мелочами постою. Посмотрим, что он будет делать. Но то это и рандом правила. Иногда их очень много, иногда их вообще нету. Один слить, конечно, можно, но... Надеюсь, он будет продолжать играть в этом раунде. О, отлично, героя слил уже неплохо. Бог ты мой. До этого я и боялся, что он убежит. Ну ладно, фиг с тобой. Не ливень, а мглу вроде бы. Или ливень. Да, ливень. Мгла против лучников. Вау, не видел никогда такую. Еще герой. Неожиданно. О, это была очень сильная карта. Ну, в принципе, мне тут особо делать нечего. Скорее всего, я здесь проиграл, да. Вот сейчас бы мне, например, не помешал бы дождик. Я об этом говорю, все очень ситуативно. Типа, я же не буду под каждого чела подбирать свою карту. Мне, в принципе, играть больше нечем. Поэтому не вижу смысла погодные карты убирать, в принципе. Да, выиграл. С последнего шпиона неудачно нападала. Фига себе, у него еще запас был прочности. Такой сильный. Первый
Know
раз.
what? You should really stick to killing monsters.
Да.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Time for a round. Yeah.
Можно убрать единорог. В принципе, да, все остальное менять нет смысла. зала. Еще лучше теперь. Довольно сбалансированно должен победить. Единственное, ясное небо нету. Но у него вроде... Правда, он опять же... Сейчас карта сменилась, и что угодно могло оказаться. Да-да, еще в этот раз мне тоже выпало. Сука. Стоп, а ты-то откуда здесь взялся? А, опять выпал, что ли? Блин, неудачный у меня шпион. Две какие-то помойки. Блин, ну если у него есть мороз, он просто ясно. Черт. Даже не знаю. Сыграть стандартную первую партию через этих, наверное, все же. Не стоит рисковать. Блин, у него этот опять выпал. По-моему, реально Королевство Севера самое лучшее. По итогу. Хоть и самое базовое. Вдруг выпадет потом еще один. Я хочу на морозную его забайтить карту, если она у него есть. Хорошо, что я не стал выкладывать катапульты. О, герой пойдет. Нильфгар довольно похож на север. Только у него больше упор на пехоту, а не на осадное орудие. Ну да, типа, они реально похожи, по сути. Реально. То есть, например, у эльфов, ну, этих эльфов я их называю, и у монстров, типа, совсем другой стиль. Особенно у монстров. А вот эти более ближе друг к другу. Я все так же через осадку буду. Типа, чё мне? Казни, надеюсь, у него нету. Воскресить, кстати, могу себе еще. Кстати, а кого же мне... Я же могу шпиона воскресить, в принципе. Не баллисту. Наверное, лучше будет даже. Этот чел... Штука мне вывалилась и так. Командный рок. Пускай будет еще один. Так, ну мне особо, наверное, скрывать нечего. Только бы у тебя не было, конечно, говна какого-нибудь. Вроде нету. Героями раскидывается. мелочевку покидаю. Неужели нет? Да нет, должен быть, наверное, командный рок тоже. Довольно пугающее число, если у него будет командный рок. Но у меня все еще будет больше. Не хочу пока птичку выкидывать. Неужели у тебя пехоты больше нет, мэн? Не могу поверить. Да нет, наверное, смысла в птице. Просто закончу. Если вдруг проебу, то будет хоть какой-то запас. Да. Ничего у него не было.
Not bad.
Кажется, это птица.
Tyson in your deck. Here, he's yours.
Thanks. Know anyone else I could win some cards off of?
I know an elf you might try. Got an excellent card in his deck. You'll find him beyond the city walls, where the Scoia'tael stragglers have their shanty town.
Так, отлично. Все летающие существа — это птички. Если ты не знал.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
Нет, в отличие от казни, своих не трогает.
Getting harder to breathe. I thought Witcher's potions were vile. Drowners. Dijkstra hired.
Бро момент.
Getting close.
Помню, я же брал, вот это, наверное, типа из сокровища было это кольцо.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Странный шум. Зловещий шум. Да блин, опять я не туда свернул.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Appen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. All right.
Reform.
You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Nothing interesting here. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
О, как быстро. Я даже не все успел осмотреть.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty is beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean?
Давай, good feeling.
Old cook's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral.
Кожаные
My
шмотки.
sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel, you saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Ну ладно. А что так темно? Всего 2 часа дня. Фига небо затянуло. Окей, близко тут.
I like rain. Keeps the rogues indoors.
А, у меня залагала игра. Она почему-то думала, что я ведьмачье чутье нажимаю. Выглянула шутка.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. And a line is interesting.
Первый уровень! Господи!
Come closer. Don't be shy. You'll find I've everything you could ever need.
Что? Хорошая орать, вы меня пугаете.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Footprints.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer.
Да, забей правила. А лучше написать, как говорится. Ну, а правда, с такими мелочами, типа, пофигу.
A letter. And a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it.
Типа шифр.
Your birth year. Could be dandelions. Or Ceres.
Что такое? What the fuck? Чё за... Да блин! Да что ты делаешь? Листок... Только что ж было красное еще. Вот, да.
12:45 to 12:54. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
Да, правила я уже заметил.
Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Stain. Wyvern oil. Instructions on how to build a bomb, signed by one Kalkstain. Sugar, and lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium? Looks like they made the bomb here.
Ду-ду.
Siri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
Not good.
Dijkstra and Triss.
Странная
Didn't
компания.
expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervois, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything was all right.
Thanks. You can breathe easy now. In the future, though, remember this. I can look after myself.
Fine. You look after yourself, and I'll look after my interests.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
Ой.
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
'Cause I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge.
Revenge.
Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So,
Geralt, How can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
All right, I lied, but only partly.
Heard of beasts that are half lion, half eagle, maidens who are half fish, but you'll never convince me there's such a thing as a half-truth.
I'll give it a shot anyway. Didn't actually see Henkel, but Menge does have your treasure.
Take it you learned this by peering into a crystal ball.
Maybe. Trade secret.
You're hiding something, and that's one thing I can't stand, even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit, ask where he's holding my gold for me.
So we do your dirty work while you sit around twiddling your thumbs.
Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone, I always do. It's convenient.
Почему нет,
And
да.
safe.
И сейф,
Come
да.
on, admit you're scared of Menge.
Of course I'm scared. Bloody dangerous horse, son. Triss would concur, I think.
Not in those words. But I do agree with the statement overall.
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we, you know.
Dijkstra doesn't need to know about my love life.
Wise. I'd never choose his shoulder to cry on either. But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menge's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's
Реально
Barracks
личная
together.
заинтересованность.
Alright, see you then.
В этом смысле он не
Thanks.
ошибся. Наниматель. Так, я перечитаю раз. Я хотел выровнять, но не удалось. Ладно. Конец записи.